As a nationally recognized resilience speaker, Duncan Kirkwood is a trusted voice for educators all across the country to teach kids the importance of perseverance. So he's joining me now with a look at his new book, A Kid's Book About Grit. Hi, Duncan. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So let's jump right into the inspiration behind this book and why you wanted to write it.
So my mission is to have the impact on the world of someone like Eckhart Tolle, or be this generation's Alan Watts or Gurdjieff, right? I want to do that type of work in human development. This book is an expression of that work, because I want to get people back to remembering that they already have greatness in them. Right, a lot of our kids forget, because of society and marketing and branding and social media, that they're already resilient. They're already strong, talented, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, young people. And we got to get back to helping young people remember that part of them. And that's why I wrote this book in partnership with DK Books and Penguin Random House, to really not just teach, but get people back to remembering. There's this concept in Zen Buddhism and Sanskrit called Dharma, and it's like your deepest purpose. And when I discovered mine, it isn't teaching, it isn't speaking. My deepest purpose is helping people remember that greatness they have inside them. I speak to the essence of individuals. And again, this book is just an expression of that, because we have built a world that profits from insecurity. Every time a child feels like they're not enough, someone makes money, right? Whether it's a marketing company, social media, or branding, right? The biggest bully our kids have isn't some mean kid at school. It's the voice inside their own head telling them they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, they can't do it. I wrote this book so that we can speak to that voice and rewire kids to understand they are great, they are strong, they can do difficult things.
Love it. Okay. So why do you think kids today need grit more than ever?
Our parents' generation, because you're about the same age as me, well, no, I'm a little older than you, but our parents' generation, they wanted us to have a better life. So they did everything possible. They worked to the bone to give us a better life. And now that my generation is becoming parents, we are doing everything to make our kids have the best, easiest, smoothest life on their journey to success. So our kids are smarter than ever before. This generation has more information than ever before. They can go further and faster. The world is their oyster. But what we didn't give them was the grit that it takes to work through hard things and be successful. So it's important that we teach those skills. And as I travel speaking around the country, every school says the same thing. We need to start sooner. We need to start younger. Our kids need to understand they can do hard things sooner. And that's why I decided to write this kid's book about grit.
Let's talk about the difference, because some parents might struggle with knowing what are challenges that are healthy for kids, or what are some things that you're just kind of making easier for them that's not really giving them the opportunity to learn and grow.
Yeah, so the kindest thing you can do for your child is to let them struggle. Because if they do not struggle, they will not build the strength to navigate a difficult world, right? So what I tell parents is, tell your kids when you fail. That's how you start that conversation. When you have a setback, tell your kids that you had a setback. When you have a failure or something doesn't work out, tell it to your kids, so they can see that you struggled and you're still moving forward. And when they struggle, they can still move forward.